Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Mystic River. What do you know about this movie?
This won our drama Patreon poll.
Yes, so we'd like to thank all our patrons for voting for this to win our drama Patreon poll.
I know this is directed by Clint Eastwood because it's also been on a couple of Eastwood polls.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's also in it or just directed it. That's all I got. I don't actually know anything about this movie.
Yeah, I don't know anything either other than we've gotten some hints that it might be sad. So
yeah,
we just watched a relatively sad movie with We Were Soldiers. So we might be doing a double feature of sad this week. I know Sean Penn is in the movie.
Okay, yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, Sean Penn, directed by Clint Eastwood. It's a drama / mystery thriller. I think we got it recommended a ton also when we watched Prisoners.
Okay, with Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that movie is fantastic. So, I don't know, it could be something similar to that. I've heard nothing but great things, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Save! The sewer!
Oh, bummer. Game over.
Guess I don't know my own strength. You know what, Dave? That must be it. You guys know what would be really cool? Driving a car. Anyone on the street keep their keys in their car?
Gonna steal a car?
My dad'll kill me. Just around the block. Who said steal?
Bad influence.
Did Dad kill you for writing your name, too?
Some pretty incriminating evidence. Jimmy and Sean.
Let me ask you something.
Oh.
You brats think it's okay to destroy municipal property?
Man, immediately caught.
You live around here?
Registry Street.
Is your mother home? I'm gonna go have a talk with her.
I feel like the one in the middle looks like famous, but older.
Get in.
What? No.
Get the fuck inside.
You don't know who this person is.
No.
Just because he has handcuffs doesn't mean he's a cop.
I think the one in the middle is from Gossip Girl.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, this seems really suspicious.
And don't let me catch you shits ruining my sidewalks again.
Damn, you kids need to learn not to get in cars with strangers. I feel like we just watched him get kidnapped.
Yeah.
You were just writing cement and playing hockey, but they took Dave away?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Come on, we gotta get this.
Thank God, but I think it is too late.
Please.
Oh, he got out? Jeez, this sound. He made it back, but I don't think he's the same.
That was crazy. Just broad daylight.
Just pretending to be a cop.
Star shortstop, Trinity High School, 1978 to 82. You're gonna be a great ball player.
Is this one of the kids growing up? All the cars are different.
If we could get that manhole cover up, there'd be 1,000 balls down there.
Let's try.
But, so he's not... Which one is he? Jimmy, Sean, or is he the one that got taken? Dave? Didn't finish writing it.
Get in.
Let's get home before Mom starts to worry.
So he is the one who got taken.
Can't even imagine just still living there.
Yeah, right? Walking down those same streets.
Right to Mr. Markham.
What you want now, Pete?
Oh, like I'm Mr. Needy all of a sudden.
Okay, so Sean Penn is Jimmy.
I'm going out tonight with Eve and Diane at 7:30.
Okay, don't stay out too late. You got your sister's first communion tomorrow.
Later, Daddy.
Later.
Emily.
Something.
Yeah.
R. Something
Yeah.
with an R.
Oh!
Jesus, man.
He sees you sneaking into my car. He'll shoot you.
It's been 6 hours.
6 hours?
Drop me around the corner.
Yeah, right. Terrified of the dad.
He kept cutting me off! Followed me all the way from goddamn Linfield! He was trying to kill me!
Road rage?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I know, maybe
Fishburne.
we ought to grab a lawyer out of one of these BMWs.
Kevin Bacon. Holy fuck.
A few of us are going to the Cantab after.
No, I don't think so, Jen. Thanks. Thanks anyway.
So was Sean the troublemaker one that turned into a cop?
Yeah.
So the wife left you, what, 6 months ago? So Jenny Coggle there with the body and the voice and the cuffs. This girl, she makes gay guys rethink their orientation. Come on.
Wonder if they're still friends.
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's Jimmy's daughter.
Ain't that Jimmy Malcolm's girl?
Okay, so he knows.
Known her since she's a kid.
Okay, so they were friends at least.
To that point.
Yeah.
It's 3 in the morning. Where have you been?
Oh,
Oh my God.
why are your hands bloody?
Oh, he's all bloody.
This guy tried to mug me, and I swung on him, and he sliced me.
We gotta go to the hospital.
It's not that bad. It's not that deep.
What?
I try to brush past him. That's when he slices me.
I thought you said that you swung on him first.
Jesus, Celeste, can I tell the fucking story?
But your story's already not adding up?
Yeah.
And you don't want to go to the hospital?
I bashed his head on the parking lot. There's blood everywhere. I might have killed him.
Call the cops.
Babe, you hop in the shower. And I'll take care of your clothes.
There's just a dead body somewhere outside?
Yeah. And clearly that's not the whole story.
No.
33, have you found a body yet? Over.
No, but by the looks of this car, we'll find one sooner or later.
Katie ain't here.
Hold on.
Yeah, was that her car?
I don't think so. I thought her car was dark. That was like gold, right?
No, it was gray.
She knows shows at work. What if she knows shows at church?
She'll be there.
Yeah, she's gonna screw up this day too. You got 2 other daughters, don't forget it.
Is that a daughter from a different woman?
That's what I'm wondering. That's like an odd reaction.
Yeah, you have 2 other daughters. I think that was her car, and now I'm thinking that Tim Robbins' blood is hers.
There's no way that he would hurt her, though.
19-year-old girls who can keep a tally.
It's the cold truth, bud.
I'll talk to you later.
So mom, stepmom seems to think maybe she's a bit of a screw up.
Yeah. Another couple of kid hockey players.
Can I help you, Brennan?
No, Mr. Markham. I'm looking for some of that tea that my mom likes.
Oh, that's the guy, right? From the car?
Oh, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I thought Katie worked on Sundays.
Are you sweet on my man, Sada, Bren?
No, just I see it here sometimes.
So he doesn't know.
No.
I wonder if he'll recognize the car.
Yeah.
Well, this should be the city's, but the park state jurisdiction, so the body's in there. Case is ours.
What do we got on car so far?
That's definitely her car.
We found a wallet, a license, and a backpack on the floor. She's 19.
Oh, fuck, that's her. 19. Fuck. He's in for a world of hurt.
So do they, like, for sure have her body already?
Yeah.
Got blood on the driver's door, more blood on top of the steering wheel, around this bullet hole punched through the driver's...
Bullet?
Malcolm goes slams him with the door. Perp gets a round off. Hits him in the shoulder, maybe the bicep. What do you think? Yeah, I dig that.
Oh, so she's not in the car.
Is there more to Jimmy? Like his background?
Shows she bolts. She goes to the other side. She takes off running again.
Well, we better call in some divers while we're at it.
Okay, so there is no body.
You both must have misheard that. I thought they said there was a body.
There's nothing about it in the papers. I checked 3 times.
It was late. Real late.
There's nothing about it because I don't think it happened.
You up to hitting some wiffle balls?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
While all these sirens are going on outside.
Oh shit, he's just showing up.
What you all decked up?
Nadine's first communion.
Is he gonna see the car?
Just curious, I guess.
Got a bad feeling.
Oh.
It's my daughter's car. It's my daughter's car.
We got a guy out on Sydney, says he's the father of the girl.
All right, well, just keep him calm till the shrink gets here. You know the drill.
Keep him calm?
Go to Drew Pigeon's house, talk to his daughter and her friend. Katie was with him last night. These girls are friends, so don't get hard on them.
So he's got guys.
Right now, all she is missing. Okay. Your location. All right.
Bear cage?
I think he did something terrible.
She was beaten with some kind of stick, but that didn't kill her. She was shot a second time.
What the fuck am I gonna tell him?
Beaten and shot?
Hey, what's going on in there? Is she in there? Is that my daughter in there? No!
Jesus. We are not doing a good job picking movies.
No.
If I'd gotten into that car that day, Katie never would have been born. And she never would have been murdered.
Jeez.
Have you ever seen Dave around?
He married my cousin Celeste.
Oh, that's a close relationship.
Listen, the littlest thing could be something right now.
She'd give you a look sometimes, like she was preparing to never see you again. A couple seconds on Saturday, she looked at me that way.
Jeez, really?
16 years ago, I did a 2-year bit for robbery at Deer Island. Is that gonna help you find my daughter's killer? Sorry.
Obviously, he's heated.
It's this neighborhood kid, Brendan Harris, coming to start this morning looking for Katie like he was expecting to see her. Sean, you gonna grill me? My father knows.
Not really.
Yeah, guys pretended to be cops. Convinced Dave to get in the car, but kept him for 4 days before he managed to escape.
4 days?
The moment I laid eyes on him, I could tell he'd done time. They never lose it, you know. The tension in the shoulders, that's prison.
Huh. I mean, he's a little hard on him, considering the circumstances, but he might also know what he's talking about.
Backpack in a car had pamphlets on Las Vegas and a list of Vegas hotels.
What do you say, Divine?
We'll get the guys, sir.
Yeah, they have like nothing to go off of.
So we definitely confused Jimmy and Sean from the kids.
Yeah, the young kids are playing almost the exact opposite of what they look like.
So you're in Manhattan. I can tell by the way the traffic sounds. Is he with you?
Man, she really just doesn't say anything?
Christ, Lord, at least tell me her name.
That is very strange.
Everyone's in black, kind of. I feel like it's almost for a funeral.
It'll be the first time.
Oh, those guys are there now?
Yeah.
Now, did you ever look out your window, Mrs. Pryor?
Oh, no. I don't look out the window in my dressing gown.
And the voice that you heard, was that a male or a female?
Female, I think.
Damn, this is not great.
Sorry to trouble you.
I mean, that's big.
Oh, so he showed... It is the funeral.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought we were at Dave's house, but I guess we're at Jimmy's house, and Dave showed up here.
Yeah, I think it's just because his wife's like cleaning up and...
Yeah, gotta get freaking focused.
You gotta take care of my daughter and those little girls. That's gotta be your first priority now.
You figured that might have slipped my mind, huh, Theo?
Just needed to be said.
I don't think it did.
He's on an autopsy slab getting cut open by scalpels and chest spreaders, and you're talking to me about domestic fucking responsibility.
Yeah.
Time and place.
We already told the Savages.
Savage Brothers?
Yeah, they were here yesterday.
Good, now try us out. Who was she dating?
Damn, he's getting his guys out there.
She was leaving town, wasn't she? Going to Las Vegas?
She wanted to start a new life.
Well, a 19-year-old girl doesn't go to Las Vegas alone, so...
So that's that look.
Come on, girls.
Never seeing her dad again.
Yeah, good catch. She did talk about their plan, or what they prepared for.
Brendan Harris, yeah.
You got an address?
Man, so they were gonna leave to Las Vegas?
Sorry, I came out for a smoke.
Sit down. Sit down.
I wonder if he got information that he was at the same bar she was, since he has his guys out there getting information already.
Ways you can manage to hurt yourself, right?
It's got a new story every time.
I loved her. Most. My own little daughter, and I can't even cry for her.
You're crying now.
Damn.
I hope Dave had nothing to do with this.
She's 19 fucking years old. No, just sit here for a minute if that's cool. Sure.
I want to believe he didn't, but I think there's at least some sort of connection.
There has to be.
Like maybe he saw the person that did it
and tried to take them out or something. Or
So Katie had some brochures for Vegas. We heard she was going there with you.
We were gonna get married when we got there. Ma, I was gonna tell you.
Just like your father, huh?
this lady needs to leave the room.
I loved her so much. Never gonna feel that again. It doesn't happen twice.
Doesn't happen once most times.
I don't think he did anything.
No.
Sorry, Jimmy. You surprised me.
What are you still doing here?
I don't know.
I feel like she's suspicious.
I think she is after she saw the news.
Hello? Christ. Lauren, say something.
Oh, again?
Sending killers to jail is just sending them home to the place they've been heading all their dumb, pathetic lives. The dead are still dead.
What the hell happened between them?
Unseen except as a flare in the corner of your eye. Just gotta get my head right.
It's never healed from that.
How do you?
Didn't hurt him as bad as I thought. He's a mugger. He's not going to the hospital. I mean, Katie Markham is dead. That seems more important right now.
Seems kind of intimidating all of a sudden.
I still don't want to believe it though.
I feel like it has to tie into him as a kid. Obviously what happened to him, but even that like little line of him not knowing his own strength. Maybe he accidentally did something to Katie and it just kind of escalated to something where he just panicked and got scared and killed her. Or he was talking about how everything could be so different depending on which kid got in the car. So it's like him not going to the car sent Dave. Dave turned into what he is now and hurt Katie.
And he knows you won't treat us like cops, clear him up for no reason, huh?
We'll see.
They're starting to put the pieces together that he was at that bar.
Hey.
Hey, Sean.
7-8 years?
How you doing?
Oh.
So, Dave, you got a minute? We'd love to ask you a couple quick questions.
I'm gonna walk Michael to school. I could be back in a few minutes.
I'll tell you what, we'll walk with you, okay?
I mean, Jimmy's going to lose it if he finds out that Dave was at that bar, said nothing.
Where'd you go after you left McGill's?
Home.
Home by 1:15, would you say?
Roughly, sure.
We'll grab a beer sometime?
Yeah, I'd like that, Sean.
Did any of them clock his hand?
Have to.
I mean, it's the same as Dunkin' Donuts. Costs 15 times the price.
Can't beat Duncan.
Your pal Dave Boyle strikes me as the type of guy who's permanently back on his heels.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait a second. How did we get to Dave Boyle all of a sudden?
We just got to him. The last place she was at. The guy is wrong. You saw his hand.
Oh. They did.
You seriously want to take a look at Dave Boyle?
Just a little one.
These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, the obituary.
Where's my daughter?
Downstairs in the basement.
I want to see her.
What a job.
I was just thinking about that, just like the business of death. It's got to be so weird to see her like beaten to hell and then to see her seemingly fine again, you know?
That's what I was thinking. I'm hoping it's like healing to see her not like that.
I'm gonna find a man and I'm gonna kill him. Did you see something, Mr. Markham?
I think things are not looking well for Dave.
No.
Dropping in on Jimmy?
Yeah.
Breaking the case?
No, we're just paying our respects where you have to. What happened to your hand there?
Garbage disposal. Stupid. Huh?
Yeah, painful.
No way. It would shred your hand.
Garbage disposal. Bullshit. Yeah, well, it doesn't mean he killed anybody either.
I feel like that was a worse excuse than the couch.
Yeah, the couch one was way more believable. Man, if they talked to his wife.
Yeah, she's panicking.
Come on, I'll get Jimmy.
I got a couple errands I gotta run.
Oh, she's just getting the hell out.
How you doing? I'm Sean Devine. I'm an old friend of Dave's. This is Whitey Powers. Mrs. Boyle?
Nice to meet you.
They definitely picked up on that.
What?
Left my report pad in the cruiser.
You better go get it.
Yeah.
Talk to her outside.
Yeah, but also I don't think he wants his partner to hear this just quite yet.
Think Dave killed Katie?
Oh, God. I didn't say that. Why would I even think that?
I don't know.
No.
Oh.
This was terrible.
When Dave came in, I was asleep.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Didn't he come home at like 3 a.m. or
Yes.
something? Just a bunch of red flags.
Yeah.
We've been interviewing witnesses, canvassing people that might have been in the bar, questioned before us by one or more of the Savage brothers.
Some people don't talk to the police, Miss Sean.
And just so we're clear, this is our case.
This is his daughter.
You just find my daughter's killer, Sergeant. I'm not standing in your way.
Yeah. And if you guys don't, the Savage brothers will.
Yeah.
The same gun that killed Catherine Markham was used in a liquor store holdup in 1984.
Nice work. Thought you'd like that.
Interesting. This gun was used in a robbery. She is contemplating everything in her life.
Yeah.
Went in through a bottle of Jack and stuck in the wall right there.
Scary, huh?
Scarier than a glass of milk, right?
Is this Ugly from Good, Bad, and Ugly?
One of them, at least, worked for me at some point, because they must have known I kept this under the counter.
You remember his name?
I look senile to you?
No, sir.
Name was Ray Harris.
Oh, just Ray.
Just Ray. You say they used the same gun for another crime?
That's not good for the boyfriend.
Or was it, like, his mom?
Oh, the boyfriend's mom who did it? Maybe so. Maybe
or
she,
or his brother
the mute brother, maybe
found out that he was leaving.
Could be
A vampire movie. Guy's got his head torn off.
Yeah, because if that gun belongs to the Harris, it could have been any of them. The mom and the brother both have a motive to want him to stay.
Why don't you just tell him about the mugger?
The mugger?
Yes.
Yeah, the mugger. I see how your minds work. Blood on me the same night Katie's murdered. I must have killed her, right?
Jeez.
Henry and George never told anyone that before. Those were their names.
Oh, the two guys.
I'm talking Henry and George. Me on a 4-day ride. Dave had to pretend to be somebody else.
He's talking about himself in the...
Dave.
Dave's dead.
Whoa.
I don't know who came out of that cellar, but it sure as shit wasn't Dave.
It's like vampires. Once it's in you, it stays. Did you know there were child prostitutes in Rome Basin? I can't trust my mind anymore, Celeste. I'm warning you.
Warning?
I can't trust my mind. I gotta go out. Trying to get my head around it.
This is not a good idea.
Dave is just splitting into two different people.
Hey, he's not my friend, all right? Turns out you're right. I'll have my cuffs off my hip faster than yours.
I mean, they have momentum. They have two different people they can really look into.
It's cold, huh?
Yeah, yes.
You find out about the bar.
I'm waiting for that.
How was at McGill Saturday night?
It's okay, Saturday night.
Never got around to telling you. Just nodded hello at one point. Next time I looked up, she was gone.
I thought she left before. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I decide to look in his car, see what he's got in there. I find blood. Found more in the trunk. A lot more. Type O. Same type as Katie Mark.
Oh, shit.
Physical search and filed the report.
Bingo. You want to talk to him, or should I send him home?
Dave's here.
Oh, he already has him?
Put him in the box for an hour. Sent two of my biggest, ugliest troopers to pick him up.
This guy was going hard.
Tell us, Mr. Boyle, how did you get the blood in your car?
Think I could get that Sprite, Sean?
Sure.
How about a meatball sub while you're at it?
I ain't your bitch, Dave. Looks like you're gonna have to wait.
Damn.
Slice myself with a lynx curl in right here. Blood like hell. Probably was still bleeding when I got in the front seat.
Okay, now the trunk.
The car wasn't in my possession last night, so whatever the car thieves used it for, you should find out, because it sounds like they were up to no good.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Things looking any better on the Sprite, Sean?
Oh, jeez.
I can break him.
You can break him. He just kicked our asses in there.
He did.
Oh, buddy Dave wouldn't hurt a fly,
Is that the point?
No. What is the fucking point, Sean?
We can break this open on the gun.
I mean, Dave just showed some true colors in that interrogation room, though.
That one. Very good.
Some update from the Savage brothers.
2 staters came by in uniform.
Maybe I forgot to ask him something.
They put him in the car. They put him in the back seat, if you know what I mean.
Time for Jimmy to interrogate Dave.
Yeah.
Now that Dave is out on the streets again.
Also, did it sound like Jimmy went to jail for one of the Savage brothers?
I think so.
So he didn't even do that.
They probably robbed together,
together?
and he probably was the only one who got caught.
I mean, we got nothing.
The murder weapon was used. The guy's son dated the victim. I say we got a lot.
There is a connection there. But who did Just Ray rat on?
And one James Markham.
And the hits just keep on coming.
So Jimmy and the Savage brother.
Markham dummied up on the guys he was working with, and the DA was afraid he wouldn't be able to convict. So he cut a deal. Ray Harris disappeared from the face of the earth about 2 months after Jimmy Markham rotated back into the free world.
Oh, wow. So did Jimmy kill Just Ray? And then someone from that family got revenge?
Yeah.
I took Michael last night. And I went to a motel.
Got out of the house.
I know he saw Katie the night she was murdered. Didn't tell me about it till after the cops questioned him. Is there anything else I should know?
Came home covered in blood at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Do you think Dave killed my Katie?
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
If Dave is innocent, he better clear it up real quick. Because Jimmy's about to kill him.
He said he was going out for a drink and he never came back.
But your mother never filed a missing persons report.
He sends money every month.
Really?
From where?
Postmark says Brooklyn.
So he's
How do you
not
know it's
dead?
him? Who else would it be?
It could be
Who else would send it?
80 grand over 16 years or whatever.
Do something shitty and you try to make up for it.
It could be Jimmy killed him, but is taking care of the family or something like that.
The gun that killed your girlfriend was the same gun your father used in a robbery 18 years ago.
My father didn't have a gun.
You a fucking lion.
He, did not get shaken up by that at all.
Not as much as I thought he would. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn, him just getting into a car again.
Like an eerie parallel.
Let it go for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's in this box?
Anything good on the 911?
I thought you listened to it.
I thought you listened to it.
Who called? I wonder if it's important.
Someone called?
With the body.
Your emergency. There's this car with blood in it, and the door's open.
Oh, we heard this.
He wants to know her name. Your name, son. What's your name? We're so fucking out of here.
Is that the kid and then the mute kid, right?
Kid on the tape.
He wants to know her name.
Son, what's your name? He wants to know her name.
I thought it was your.
Girl is dead in the park. How does he know that the blood in the car came from a woman?
The person who made the call did the kill.
Play it again.
I think I was right.
Yeah, but what was your theory?
About it being the brother, not wanting him to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you're spot on with that.
I swear this kid couldn't tie his own fucking shoes if you didn't show up. So we all wear suits because we want to fit in.
Man, but if it's him, and then they're about to probably kill Dave.
Live a little, huh?
Uh-oh. It might be no turning back now. He's got gloves on.
Oh, yeah, my man Dave.
So much tension.
Pick up, Dave.
Come on. Hey. Thanks, Kel.
We still don't know the Dave connection, though. There's no way it was a mugging.
Yeah, he knows about this gun. Fuck, nothing there. Oh. It's empty, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Ray.
Don't.
He's also the one who put me in. He ratted me out.
Yeah, I remember.
Ray Harris robbed me of being with her when she was dying.
Why are you telling me this?
I knelt Ray Harris down right over there, and I shot him twice, once in the throat, once in the chest.
Damn.
So I was a good man. What do you think, Dave? You think I'm a good man?
Who do you hate?
This is terrible.
You love me so much. I want to hear you say it.
No, I killed someone, but I didn't kill Katie. He was a vampire.
Oh.
Your wife thinks you killed my daughter. You'd rather have her think that than that you killed child molester.
I put him in the trunk of my car.
Jimmy, what are you kidding me? Letting this piece of shit explain himself?
No, let him talk.
19 years old.
I didn't kill Katie.
19 years old.
Look at me, Jimmy.
Why'd you do it?
Oh my God.
You admit what you did, David. I'm gonna let you live.
I know you can speak. Say you love me.
God damn it.
You love me so much you gotta kill my fucking girlfriend, huh?
Oh my God. Oh.
I want him fucking dead!
No. He's gonna make such a terrible mistake.
You go to prison, but I'll give you your life. Admit it, Dave.
No, if he admits it, he's gonna kill him anyways. God. Is this gonna just break him more that he just killed his old childhood friend who did nothing except for kill a pedophile?
Ray Harris, his son Ray Jr., and another kid, John O'Shea, they just confessed a couple hours ago.
You just killed your friend a few hours before that.
You need to talk to him. Boston PD found the body of a guy in the woods behind the Gills.
Oh, the pedophile.
Going up this street, back of that car.
Dave died that day.
Thanks for finding my daughter's killer, Sean. If only you'd been a little faster.
He knows.
You could have said Celeste Boyle $500 a month, too.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I need you to know that.
I'm sorry, too. You changed the locks or anything?
Everything is just the way you left it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, what a change of tone.
I guess he just needed to say sorry first.
Would do whatever he had to for those he loved. That could never be wrong.
I mean, it was extremely wrong. How is Jimmy not being arrested right now?
Maybe they need a body.
Is that like I'm coming after you? I feel like Dave never got to finish writing his name because he never got to finish having his childhood. All right, that was Mystic River. What'd you think?
I loved that, but that was so depressing.
Yeah, that was incredibly depressing. Not what I anticipated. Amazing acting. I think the best thing about it was the acting.
100%, especially Sean Penn.
Yeah, I mean, especially like when he's getting pulled by all the cops, and like that scene is like burned in my memory at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how to feel or think about this movie now that it's over, because what the fuck just happened? Like,
I mean, I guess I don't know if it's just like the amount of like movies that we've watched that I definitely thought there was so much more to it. With Silent Ray, you know, thought that he didn't want to lose his brother, especially when Brendan's like asking him like, how much do you love me? Say it. All of these things. It felt like it was so personal. And then to find out that it was random.
Yeah, like they didn't even realize who it was. They were just kind of messing around with the gun and it accidentally went off and then it hit her. So then she kind of hit them, I think, with the car, something like that.
Yeah, with the door. And then I think she ran off and then they ended up killing her.
Yeah, they panicked and they're like, fuck, we just shot this person. I mean, they probably knew who it was at that point.
Yeah, at that point. I mean, they'd gone and frequented that little shop.
Right. So they're like, fuck, we just shot this person. Let's just kill her so that no one will find out.
The fact that that was random just made it somehow like darker to me.
I think that was the point. It's just like everything in this movie was dark. Like, I mean, she died for seemingly no motive, because at least you can maybe make some sense out of it, that like the younger brother obviously was very reliant on his older brother, the idea of losing him to Las Vegas, so he went and killed the girlfriend. Like, and, okay, like that's crazy, but it's a story, it's a motive. It just happened to be her.
That makes it worse somehow. And then obviously the entire beginning sequence when Dave's taken, obviously they don't need to go into anything more for that. We understand what was happening for 4 days to him. Dave was just not Dave anymore. I mean, they essentially said like that was the day that Dave died. And then for him to go about his life, for him to still be living there is so wild to me that he would even want to be around that place anymore. But he obviously like took to like vigilante work. I don't know if that was a common thing for him or if it was just that once.
I think it was probably just that once. I think what he was saying to Jimmy on the Mystic River bed or whatever was accurate, that he saw Katie and it gave him this dream of his youth and how he didn't have it, and this dream that, hey, I wish someone else got in the car and not me.
Yeah.
And it frustrated him, but he didn't take that anger out on Katie.
No.
He knew where the child prostitutes were because he said that at some point. So he probably went there drunk and angry and found this guy in the car, this pedophile, and killed him.
Yeah. It just makes it so much sadder. Every bit of this movie, it just gets more sad when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, really, this movie was just depressing everywhere. Obviously, what happened to Dave in the beginning, them talking about how it kind of felt like all of them got in that car. I think maybe this movie is a lot about just kind of chance and unfortunate circumstances, and, you know, how little kind of things can send your future into a completely different path, because it could have been any one of them that got in the car. It could have been any car that the kids were screwing around with to try to intimidate. The fact that Katie happened to walk into that bar and show a little sense of youth and stuff sparked Dave to do something. If she never would have gone to that bar, Dave probably would have just got drunk, watched baseball, and went home.
Yeah.
He never would have had that dream. The most depressing or darkest thing is that Dave wasn't lying. This whole movie, I mean, it starts very early on making you suspicious of Dave. So it's not so much of like a mystery, because it's just kind of pointing you in the direction of Dave for the majority of the time.
Yeah, I mean, you know that Dave's lying. His story is continuing to change, and the way that he spoke to his wife even, you know that he's lying. But at no point did we want to believe that he did anything to Katie.
Right.
Especially with everything that he went through in his childhood, it was unbelievable that he would do something to Katie. And then also, he recognized her right away at the bar. So it's not like this was just some random thing that happened in the street or anything like that. Like, he knew who she was. He knew that she was Jimmy's daughter. And it seemed like a moment, like you could kind of see it in his face when he saw her. And now at the end of the film, we know that that moment is him realizing how much he lost from that day when he was a kid.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I mean, I see Marcia Gay Harden's face, and something about her just pisses me off. And I think it's just because of The Mist.
You're right.
And I'm just now reading her name because I'm like, what is it about this woman that's like making me so mad? And then for her to like go to Jimmy and essentially rat out her husband when she doesn't even know what happened. Like, she just has a feeling. And after knowing everything that he went through as a kid and just making that jump, like, she knows that he's struggling. They have a whole conversation about it. She's like scared and she's like, what's happening with you and everything. Like, she knows he's struggling, and then she decides to go to Jimmy and take the kid. Obviously she's scared, so I understand that. She left and she took her kid with her.
And there were a lot of scary, intimidating moments by Dave.
Yeah, they progressed in the movie.
Yeah.
But for her to then go to like, you knew what you were doing going to Jimmy. Like, there was no, you made that decision to go to him, and there was no turning back from that. You know who he is. I think she was related to Annabeth, right?
They were cousins, I believe.
Yes. So it's like, you know exactly what you're doing, and going and making that conscious decision to tell him, you essentially wrote his
death
No.
warrant. No, death.
Whatever. She knew what she was doing.
That's a good point. I just kind of took it more as scared, but you're right that she knows the ramifications of telling Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because if she was scared and she went to the police,
Yeah.
things would have shaken up much differently.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, at that point, I think she did make the decision to be like, I think he did it for sure. I'm going to tell Jimmy, and Jimmy's going to kill him because I know the type of person Jimmy is.
Yeah, and it's hard because obviously Celeste cared for Katie, and she felt absolutely terrible in thinking that her husband was the reason that Katie was dead. I totally understand that, but she still made that decision to have her husband killed, essentially.
Pretty much. And I mean, again, too, like, all of this is just tragic.
Yeah.
Because, like, it sucks that she was scared. It sucks that she was afraid of her husband to this point where she was justifiably unsure what the hell he did, because even he was, like, very shaky with his story and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's unfortunate that she was in that situation. And then when she tells Jimmy, it's unfortunate Jimmy just, like, read. Like, if this is his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was going to kill Dave no matter what Dave said or did.
Yeah.
Dave was dying that night.
Yeah, and I mean, but he wanted that. He wanted Dave to say that he did it.
That was for him.
Oh, no, yeah, but I don't think he was going to kill him regardless.
Yeah.
Absolutely. At the same time, I think he did need to hear it from him. And at that point, I guess maybe Dave, I don't know if Dave was just like, I'm going to die regardless, or if he thought, okay, if he's saying he's not going to kill me, I believe him because we were friends. I don't know where exactly
I'm kind of taking that route, that he probably thought, like, okay, I know I didn't do this, but this guy's going to kill me, so I'm just going to confess, and he said he'll let me live.
Yeah.
And then maybe the real killers will get caught and I'll be free or something.
Yeah.
Because Dave did have a lot of moments of, like, heightened intelligence, especially when he was dealing with the cops, and, like, how he kind of got out of the blood in his trunk.
That was a crazy moment.
Yeah, and how he kind of spoke to Sean, and it was like, oh, fuck, like, Dave's not playing around.
Yeah.
So I assume that was his thought process, to be like, I need to get out of this situation.
Yeah.
But it's just, this whole movie felt dark and unfortunate. Every single character, obviously in the beginning, or how Celeste felt and the decisions that she made, and Jimmy, the decisions he made with the information he was getting, and the fact that, you know, you have this love story essentially between these two people who really loved each other, who were going to go off and start a life with each other, and that just got ripped apart immediately. And you have this whole storyline of Jimmy killing that family's, like, father, thinking that he just ran out on them or something, when he just ratted someone out and got killed for it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's tragic and stuff. And then you have the tragedy that Sean is, like, fully aware that Jimmy has now murdered multiple people.
Yeah.
But it's like, what does he do? You had that little moment of, like, the gun at the end, and then Jimmy's just kind of like, hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, like, even that ending scene where it's like, his wife seemed incredibly excited and, like, turned on about how strong and powerful Jimmy is. And it's like, Jimmy just killed his friend who was not guilty in anything except for killing a pedophile.
Yeah, I didn't love that, the final scene.
No, and then like, they just come out and enjoy the parade, and it's like, I don't know how Jimmy in his own mind can move forward with the fact that he's killed multiple people that he used to consider friends.
Yeah.
And one of them for sure did not deserve it.
Yeah.
And he's just out there going, hey, what are you gonna do? It's just like, this whole movie, I don't know what I anticipated. I thought I was gonna get, like, some sort of crazy crime thriller mystery, and then, you know, the bad guy would get captured at the end or something. But, like, that was not this. This was just dark at every twist and turn. And then the movie ends and it's just like, okay, that sucked. That was sad.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the movie though.
I think it was, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, the acting was spectacular.
Yeah.
From Sean Penn and Tim Robbins specifically, the directing, the cinematography.
Yeah.
How everything kind of unfolded, but it is interesting too that it unfolds in a way where you think it's going to be way more complex or intricate or something, and it really just came down to two kids were just messing around with a gun and it accidentally went off.
Yeah, and then all of these things that triggered from that, which takes you back to that moment, like you said, where they're talking about, like, I don't remember exactly what it was, like the ripple effect of what happens when something happens to you.
Yeah.
And the fact that Dave was the one that was taken and how that affected everything after that.
Exactly. So I think that's the whole point of this movie, which when you look at it through that lens, it's spectacular. The amount of unfortunate circumstances or situations can just rip through a bunch of families.
Yeah. But no, that was dark. Like,
we're fresh off of watching We Were Soldiers,
Yeah.
which was very emotional. And then we watch this, which is just like, fuck. Like, not only is it about a daughter getting killed, that obviously is terrible. But then the whole movie is just insanely dark with no sort of happy ending or anything, which is the only kind of weird happy ending they had was Sean's wife started talking to him again or something.
Yeah, and then comes home and he gets to be with his baby, which that felt like a very tiny side plot.
Yeah, that was interesting. It was like a little sprinkle of like happiness or something at the end. But even at the end, like you have Jimmy hanging out with his family outside, totally happy and fine.
Celeste is like panicked.
Yeah, Celeste is panicked and looking around. She's all alone now. She doesn't have her husband. And like she's trying to like run down the side, waving at her son, who's just like, he just lost his father. He's just sitting there kind of emotionless and stuff. And it's just like, how traumatic is it going to be for this kid now to grow up without a dad and stuff? Like,
yeah,
especially if he thinks that his dad killed someone. Like, will they ever really know the truth that his dad did kill someone, but he might grow up thinking his dad killed Katie, not his dad killed a pedophile.
No, he's not. They have the real killers for Katie.
Oh, duh. Yeah. Okay.
But I want to circle back and be like, I apologize to Marcia Gay Harden. I don't hate your face.
She was amazing. Like, her acting was spectacular. Everyone's was.
I mean, in every movie though, and that's what like.
She's just too good.
It just triggered me from The Mist. But yeah, that was a rough watch.
Also, we had a confusion with the young kids growing up.
Yeah, I feel like that was a casting thing.
That was, I mean, the young actor who plays young Jimmy is like blonde, almost like light redheaded, almost like that. And then they have another kid who has like long dark hair.
Yeah.
And then when they grow up, Jimmy has long dark hair, and Kevin Bacon's character is kind of like short, light hair and stuff. So it's like, you two swapped. Like, you should have swapped the little kid actors for the different people.
That was our bad.
So yeah.
Obviously we figured that out a little ways into the movie.
Yeah. So we were confused in the beginning and stuff.
We were a little off our game, but I think we got it.
You called it the second we got the clue that the gun was part of the Ray or the Harris family. Is that what?
Yeah.
That, okay, it must still be in the family. Yeah. It wasn't the older brother. The mom hated her and didn't want her son to leave, and it made sense for the brother.
I didn't think the mom as much because she did seem genuinely shocked to hear that he was gonna leave.
That's true. So yeah.
But I was still throwing it out there because she just didn't seem like a very happy lady. But the brother made more sense.
So, I mean, you called that very quickly to realize that. Yeah. It turns out that it wasn't as deep as we thought.
Yeah.
It just happened to be her.
Random. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, which that's like the epitome of this movie. Wrong timing for a lot of situations.
Yeah. So, damn, that was dark. A lot of people have recommended this movie to us, and I can absolutely see why. I'd never heard of this film prior to the recommendations for it. And, I mean, part, I guess, of our Clint Eastwood series, even though he's not in it, directing it.
Right.
Fantastic movie, but I need like some cheer in my life right now.
Yeah, we need a lot of lighthearted stuff moving forward because this was a rough week.
Yeah.
But excellent movie.
Yeah, no, fantastic. So thank you guys for recommending this. Thanks to our patrons for voting for this to win our drama poll. And let's move on to something happier. I don't know what's on our schedule next, so I'm kind of afraid.
We need a happy poll. That's what we need. We need a no children in peril happy poll.
Right?
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.